Yo, what's up, epic gamers? My name is Jyku. Welcome back to a brand new video. As you can tell by the title, this is about to be the most insane thing that you've ever seen within Fortnite. I can guarantee you that you've never seen anything like this before, but before we get into the good stuff, you guys need to know how this idea came to fruition. So let's go. Alright, so our original idea was to actually cover the water surrounding the middle lake. Now this doesn't sound too hard, but we actually had to try and do this during a public game. And we tried and we tried and we failed and we failed, and we changed things, we adapted to things, but it seemed to be that the zone would always pull away from us. It would never go to the center of the map, and we just couldn't get enough mats in time, and people would rotate by and start shooting us. But there was a few cool moments where people would actually run by and drop the mats that they had and help us out for a bit. I don't know if this is the new pickaxe truce technique, but it was really cool. We actually had 2 games in a row where people would help us build this floor across the water. Come on, bro. They're not killing. Let's go!
Let's go! They're joining in! We got friends! Awesome!
Come on, baby!
Awesome!
Let's go!
Boys.
This is sick!
Yes, dude!
More people joining in, this is good.
Yeah, these homies are following me.
And I think they got some mats. But we sadly still couldn't get it done because the zone would just come in and ruin it. But trust me, when I say we tried, we tried. I got a bunch of people to help out. I appreciate everyone that sacrificed time to try and get that done. But in the end, we could only pretty much get like 3/4 of the lake done. It still looked really cool, but sadly, the challenge was not a success. Now, what spiraled from that was like, we still could use this content. Let's try and make a thumbnail. So we went to creative mode and we're like, let's just fill up the lake for a thumbnail. It would look really cool. No one's ever seen it before. And instead of making that thumbnail, your boy Jyku kind of went out of hand and started covering a lot more of the map than he should have. I started covering the lake from the middle island all the way down towards Misty Meadows. And as I got down to that lake, my boy Noski, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna help you cover this up. And that was it. That was all we did for the night. I took a little video of it. I posted it on Reddit just for a little laugh. I didn't know how it was gonna do. And when I woke up in the morning, we were on the front page of Reddit. So I was like, okay, people like looking at this kind of stuff. Let's take it up a notch. How about we go ahead and cover all the water? Every single little drop of liquid around the map. Nothing will be left. Even the fountains, even the pools, even the water connecting from the main island to little islands surrounding the map. My first victim, as always, your boy Noski. When it comes to content, this man does not say no, so I knew for sure that he'd be down. Our second victim, everybody's favorite mod, Georgia. We just needed one more person. We sat around texting everybody, messaging who would be keen, but we couldn't get another person for a while. So it was time for us 3 to start this by ourselves. Now this would be impossible in a public match. You just simply would not be able to farm enough mats before the zone came in. As you saw, we couldn't even get the middle island done, so imagine the whole map. So this will have to be done in creative. Now creative, it's easier, but it's not as easy as you think. You only get given a time limit of 4 hours. Everything you have to do has to be done within that time frame. Now we had no clue how long this was going to take, but it was a risk we're willing to take. The only advantages that we had was no enemies going to be shooting at us, and mats were a little easier to farm. So let's begin. We decided we're all going to land at the middle lake first. Let's get that out of the way and do it as a team. We smashed this out pretty fast. I would say we got this done within 5 minutes. It felt like a breeze, but now it was time to split up. This is where everyone had to focus. I went off on my own path into Wailing Woods. It was time to cover the river and everything else surrounding it. Georgia and Noski headed down the Misty Meadows. This was one of the biggest parts of the map, so 2 people was understandable. As I completed the Wailing Woods River, I went into Slurpy Swamp, and this honestly was much bigger than I thought. This took a bit of time by myself. At this time, our 4th victim had joined. My boy Selects was ready to rumble, but I don't think he knew exactly what he got himself into, as only 20 minutes went by and my boy was asking questions like this.
Are we almost done?
Oh, you love that kid. Are we almost there?
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
But he soldiered on. If everyone is split up all over the map, how are we gonna know what's done? We had to devise a plan. So we got a map of Fortnite. I took that map and I put it in paint. Every time someone completed an area, I would draw on the map on which we had completed. As you can see on screen right now, the map slowly but surely got filled out, and this made it a lot easier to not go to the same place someone else had been. And honestly, when you were covering part of a map and ran into someone else, it was like you'd seen human civilization for the first time.
Oh,
Hello.
hi. Oh my god. It's people.
Civilization.
Civilization.
It's so nice to have another human being.
Yeah, how was Slurpee for you?
It was lonely and cold. Doing a project like this where everyone has to split up and do their own thing, you realize how much you appreciate playing games with friends. Just something to take into account. Now, when you do this for yourself, you realize how long it actually takes to cover an area of floors. It may seem simple, but I dare you to take the challenge on yourself and try to cover sweaty sands. Go ahead and cover all that water. How long do you think that would take? 20 minutes? 30 minutes? I'd say at least an hour. And that's if you go quick. Now, as we got to the end, it was time to check the map. We needed to do some finishing touches because even though we'd done the whole map, we still weren't satisfied. We wanted to fill in everything. And like I said, spas, pools, random puddles out in the middle of nowhere, they all got filled in. And now as we placed the last 3 floors, we were finally all back together. Select sadly had to go, but we appreciate his efforts. But Georgianowski and I, we were in celebration mode. And what better way to celebrate than a good old rocket ride? And that brought that challenge to an end. We'd finally done it. We had finally transformed the entire map into a waterless battlefield. As you can see on screen right now, all of these POIs look completely different. Everything had transformed. Some places are completely unrecognizable. And honestly, I wish this saved because this would be a fun map to bring people to and just mess around on. Now there's only one thing left to say, and that's thank you to everyone who's been liking the videos lately, commenting down below, and subscribing. You're helping my channel grow, and with that, we can continue making great content like this and doing even crazier things. And trust me when I say that I have another big idea like this already lined up. Hope you guys all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.